Hey guys, welcome back to Grim Dawn. Our first impressions, tips, and tricks. This is part 4, the finale, the final finale. Now here we are. So our character looks like so far. If you guys wanted to see, we have we're level 7. We have Flame Touched and Vindictive Flame, which are both reserving my almost said mana again energy, and I'm using my main skill I'm using is Fire Strike, which does fire and physical damage. So that is our character so far, and we are on a quest to clear the water supply, to get rid of all the creatures that are poisoning the water supply, I should say. All these nasty creatures are ruining the water supply. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. So, that's what we're trying to do. Now, all these creepy crawlies in here and spiders and whatnot. Imagine drinking water with spiders in it. That's pretty cringy, guys, if I do say so myself. Poison kind of hurts, not gonna lie. Yeah, always pick up stuff, guys, because in this game you can sell everything for scrap, which is the currency, or bits, technically. Scrap is another resources. It's a resource, excuse me. Among many other resources. But yeah, bits are the main source of currency in this game. You use the bits to buy and sell and trade and whatnot. Right now we can't use two one-handed yet, one-handed pistols, but pretty soon we'll be able to. It'll be pretty cool using two pistols. Honestly, I can't decide. It's been a while since I've played this type of class, but no matter what, either doing two one-handed or one two-handed, pretty fun to use guns in this game. And there are crossbows. There are crossbows and bows if you want to do an archery type build. Obviously, there's wands and different things if you want to be a caster. There's so many options. For whatever type of playthrough you want, there's lots of options within those options. That's just what I love about this game. Hopefully we can get through this mission. This mission is actually pretty long, if I remember correctly. So I'm hoping we can get through it though before the hour's up. So, I mean, all these like slithery guys clogging up the water. Ew. I can imagine drinking that water. Leveled up, which means it's putting cunning. I say we still work towards. There's two, actually, there we go, we're at 15. So now we could get, let's see, Searing Strike, two-handed melee or two-handed ranged weapon. I'm not going to modify that at all. Or we could get a Granado, right? So it costs 28 to cast, 3-second skill recharge, so we can only cast every 3 seconds. Does 279 to 372 physical damage, does piercing damage, and has a 50% chance to knock down target, which that seems pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it seems pretty cool. But you can only use every 3 seconds. But you know what it'd be useful for? If I get surrounded, okay, I'm shooting from far away, then they surround me, I toss one of these, and if you know, 50% chance to knock down for 1 to 2 seconds, hey, even if it is a second, a chance that 1 second will help. So that sounds pretty cool. I say we try it. Try it. Go, and let's make it our R. Bind it to R. So now that is our L, and that is our R. Boom. I don't like how there's a delay. I hope if it hits an enemy, it goes off right away. We'll see. Okay, it does. So if it hits enemy, it goes off right away. But if it doesn't hit enemy, it's kind of delayed. Wow, you can actually throw it pretty far. Do you see? From here to here? We actually tossed it pretty far. I thought it was going to be a... Let's see, I wonder what... That looks like the max. Right there. That's still pretty far if you think about it, so... That's pretty cool. Granado. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. And I use pistol and grenades, that's pretty sweet. Oh yeah. Kinda glad we got that. It's pretty awesome. NGL mates. Yeah. That is pretty cool. I've actually never used that skill before. First time, and I do like it. Yeah, always check everything. These tree trunks or rocks. Some rocks can be flipped over, or like barrels, crates. Always check that stuff. Even if you don't find gear, there's usually bits and other awesome things. Oh, there's another mini boss. Ah, he's not taking much damage. Oh, we got slowed. Let's get out of it. Get out of that stuff. Wow, he is pretty tough nugget. He is pretty tough. He's at my level. Yeah, you think with my new skill he'd be taking some... I guess he is on fire. He is taking fire damage over time. I see him on fire. At least he is being dotted. Annoying little bugger. Annoying little bugger. Oh, and I completely missed my Granado. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I really like this skill, Granado. I didn't think I would, but... rather annoying. See what we got. We got a... epic one-handed mace. Got a couple more guns. Let's see. Physical damage. Oh, we'll lose attack. We'll lose piercing damage and attack speed. We have piercing, casting speed. So it's unfortunate. I forget what level. I forget what level we can actually use two one-handed. I forget. I can't remember. Boots, 52 armor. Okay. Magic green, lightning, pierce resistance, internal trauma damage, physical damage. Let's just switch that. Shrine over here. I missed my Granado. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna keep it. I gotta have to try out, but I'm quite impressed. madness. One epic one-handed sword. See, we're hitting everything. We're hitting everything but what we need, right? That always happens. No matter what class I choose to play, I get the opposite of what I want. This looks pretty cool. Look at that. We can't use it to level 15, but yeah, just think if at level 15, if we can dual wield, I would dual wield that. Gavel. Does internal trauma, and this one does chaos. That's pretty cool, but I mean, obviously we didn't choose to do that. We chose to be a ranged character, which is quite funny. So we did get devotion points, so we can now put it into one of these. You see the ones that are highlighted, those are the ones we could start putting into. So cunning, spirit, the gavel or the hammer, physical, health. I think we'll go for the eagle or the falcon. It does bleeding and physical, and once we complete it, we get 15% chance on attack. A cast of celestial falcon swoops down upon your foes and does physical and bleeding. That's pretty cool. Now we don't do any bleeding right now, which kind of stinks. This one increases our physical and bleeding. Now if we had something that said bleeding, that would be pretty nice. This increases bleeding as well, but you need to have that base bleeding for it to be worthwhile, you know what I mean? So yeah, it says more bleeding damage, which is cool, but you need to have a base bleed. But yeah, I think a bleeding fire would be awesome. They're both dots. Yeah, bleeding fire would be kind of cool. So I'm going to go into there, just on the off chance that we'll eventually get that will help us bleed. So there we go, guys. We completed this mission. We could, you know, take our time and make sure we clear everything. We pretty much did go everywhere, though. So here, like when you press M, this is the map that comes up. It's a pretty nice map. I like this. We pretty much did clear everything. That means we could just open up a portal wherever we want. A personal rift, it's free, and we can make as many as we want. Go back to Devil's Crossing, and turn our quest, guys. Barnabas. Help to Barnabas. I've taken care of it. Water should be clean. I still wouldn't drink the water, guys. If I mean, it's gonna take a long time for that water to be filtered out. A long time. This does piercing. Level 10, guys. Like I said, when you get to level 10, you get to choose between two classes, which is really cool. And we basically almost did. Like, my time's almost up, but you can almost get to level 10 in an hour, almost. And if I did this faster, I guarantee I would have gone to level 10 in an hour. If I wasn't making this video, I could have. So when you guys play, I'm sure you guys can to level 10 within an hour, maybe even sooner. But at level 10, you get to choose if you don't have to, but you can choose if you want to have a secondary class. In which case, so see here it says I'm a demolitionist. So eventually it'll show another tab here of whatever class you choose, and you can alternate between the two. And let's say when I level up, I can put 1 point into here if I so desire. Click on this right here to go to the other class that I chose and put points into a different tree, and I can mix and match, which is really cool. So like I can keep my skills here, and then in another tree, in another class, I can have a completely different skill set going that, like what I said, bleeding. So I could choose a class that does that's known for bleeding, which I think is maybe a cultist, I'm not sure. But yeah, choose whatever class that has bleeding skills and put points into that class to get a bleeding skill combined with my bleeding fire, and there you go, guys. You just created your own, you know, type of class, like a unique build by doing that. So just think in your mind, like, what do you want to do? You want to do an electric poison? You can. You want to do like a chaos physical? You can do that too. Like, you can mix and match anything you want. It's so cool. and there's so many viable builds, and there's, I mean, so many people have builds on the internet you can check, or you can make your own build. I personally love making my own builds, making my own customizations, but I mean, following a build isn't a bad idea either, because I mean, these people have put so much time into making, like, min and maxing it, right? They put so much time and effort into making the best viable build. So following a build isn't necessarily bad, but I personally just like to make my own build and experiment. That's the fun part for me for this game. So it is such a fun game, guys. And there's lots of DLC. There's so many. You go get so many hours out of this. This is such a huge game. You will be at this for hours. And the devs, they're pretty active with the community and with the updates. Like, this game has been out for a while now, and it just got an update like a couple days ago, if I'm not mistaken. So it's still being worked on, and it's still being loved and cared for, and it is an amazing, amazing game. It is so amazing. So I'm going to put points into there, and I have a character point now. I put into physique. What I'm going to be doing is going to physique and cutting immediately. So, yeah, guys, now we can go sell, and we have more quests to do. If you guys, since we're getting near the end, if you guys want to see more of this game, like, let me know. Let me know, and we can maybe turn this into a full series. I would love your guys' input. So I'm not gonna touch this character. I'm not gonna play this character on my own. If I do play this character, it'll be with you guys. You know, doing like a playthrough. I'll probably I could do a playthrough where I just did main quests and stuff, something like that. So let me know down in the comments, guys, if you want to see this turn into an actual playthrough. Let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. That's gonna be it for this episode, guys, and for my final thoughts of this game. It's just a fun game, many different classes. The music is amazing. The environments are very, very beautiful. There's so many varied environments as well. I mean, I haven't yet to even scratch the surface of all the environments in this game. I mean, there's so many. Like right here, for example, this is all DLC. All DLC. And it's huge. The DLC alone will take you many hours. That's just one of them. And then there's DLC for up here, I believe starting here. And all the way up into here. That's another DLC. So first I'll show you, like, basically like Act 1 is like this screen part here. So all along the coast here up until up here. That's all just Act 1. That's Act 1 alone. So I mean, here's pretty much Act 2, which is like different fields and valleys. This is lots of forests, more fields and valleys and mountains up here. You get a little snow up here, and swamps and snow and more forests and valleys and plains. There's just so much, so many different environments in this game. A lot of outdoor areas, which I love, because I love the outdoor areas in games like this, because, you know, just because of cool environments. And there's so much content here, guys, and the best thing about it, in my opinion, besides the music, there's so many good things about it, but one of the best is all the variety you can have with your class. There's so much you can do with your class, and if you don't like it, you can refund your points, your skill points, your devotion points. You can easily refund both of those and go a different way. So let's say you're like level 50, like, I'm not really having fun. You can reset all your points and put your points, since you're level 50, you can put back those points into whatever you want. I mean, you can't reset your classes once you choose your classes, but you can reset your points. So yeah, guys, I have to keep going, so I'm rambling, but yeah, it's a fun game. I would love to play more of it. Let me know what you guys think, and thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys sub. I'm trying to put out videos every day for you, and would love to chat with you. So let me know what you guys think, if you want to see us into a series or not, and I'll see you guys in the next First Impressions video. So have a good evening, morning, night, wherever you're at, and as always, TTFN, ta-ta for now. Have a good one, guys. Ta-ta, take care, bye-bye.